The mentality of these people are, they're against government, they're for big business.
Mm-hmm.
Him shutting down the government, unfortunately, I personally feel needs to be done because
Interesting.
our government is one of the most crookedest governments on this planet.
Mm-hmm.
We're the only country that incarcerates 80% of all prison populations. These are all government run and now privatized prisons. We have a school to prison pipeline.
Mm-hmm.
This is run by the government. We have a police force that kills African American men, women, and children at alarming numbers. This is also a government funded agency that our tax dollars, support.
Yes.
So we're essentially supporting our own oppression. So it's going to be painful. Change is never easy. And, I pray for everyone that's going to be affected by it. We're all going to be affected by it because if not directly, then indirectly. But I have a feeling that Donald Trump is serving his purpose.
Is he going about it the right way, though? Like with the reason for shutting the government down?
I think that other presidents were slated to do what he's doing, but they didn't have the balls to do it.
So they've been wanting to put this wall up.
I think so.
Well,
not wall up. The wall is just that's a smoke screen.
See, the thing is that Obama did something similar, but
Right.
it was to get your grandmother healthcare.
Right.
It was to get young children
The
healthcare.
Obamacare, am I right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay,
So
cool.
it's a different approach. His is to get himself a wall. You understand what I'm saying?
And say he put the wall up.
And
it's
say
the
he
Trump
put the wall.
wall.
So you can't bully people. Bullying is not good at from no point. No side view. But that's why I said with Trump, you gotta hit him with the business because he's a businessman.
Sure.
So if you moving out of his Trump towers, you have to hit him in the pocket. He don't care about government. So I do agree with you on that, and that's why my initial approach was to affect him in his pockets, because he's not government. He was never government. It was he actually made a mockery of the government and politics, and that's because we just after Obama we didn't have any good runner ups, no good candidates to run the race.
But I mean, he has to take into consideration. Like today, I read that the in the federal prisons, the inmates are not getting their psychiatric treatment that they need.
Right.
And this is something that the guards, they not being paid. Like I mean, when is he going to give in? If he's going to give in, I don't know. But
all right, let's
crazy.
just say hypothetically. And I study history, and a lot of people don't. We were at war with Russia at one time. Russia was an enemy of the United States. The World War I, we got the Cold War. We have a long stand. So let's just say he was a Russian implant. The first thing you have to do if you want to take over any country is to break down their government. Y'all got to study the art of war. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I read that book a couple times. I read it.
On my
Y'all got to
library.
understand, chess or how, the first thing so him not doing what he's doing, if you think about it from combat or a war point of view, you break down the government. Then what's going to happen? All of these things that we have in place, the police force, the military, these people are going to be fed up. They're going to be frustrated. They're not going to want to fall in line when something happens or anarchy or something breaks down. Now, the only thing that scares this situation about me is that I know that our government has plans for us in situations like that. They talk about concentration camps. You're hearing about things that they're building on the ground to store people when things get out of control. So I don't know, you guys. I would like to say I can see into the future, but I can't. I know that I serve a good and great and powerful God.
That's it.
And
National
I have
Into
to,
that.
I just have to
National
trust that, the plans and the attacks of the enemy, won't succeed. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
All right. Listen, big shout out to the Positive Black Images They Never Show You. That watch Facebook watch party group. Peace to Calvin, Kyles, Maria, Teresa, Olive. Peace to all of y'all. All right. Continue to keep watching the show. Make sure y'all go to YouTube. All right. Go to YouTube and type in Big Picture Podcast in your search button, and you will be able to see all of the episodes. You can also go to Apple and Spotify and see all of the episodes also. All right. So, I hope everything works out. I hope the government, gets repaired, and I hope we don't get into a spirit of people getting robbed. And because I heard they said the food stamps are supposed to be getting, they gave people food stamps
for 2 months.
For 2 months. So so did they give them the amount for 1 month? And said you got to make it work for 2 months?
No, they gave them their
2 months a month.
Oh,
February.
okay. All right. So,
make it work.
Yeah.
don't go out there buying the block or whatever.
Yes.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. All right. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Got to make it happen. So, R. Kelly. Okay. So, I have a almost round table of ladies. And I think this might just be the perfect platform for the question I have. So, from a woman's perspective, and y'all can just go one at a time because I want y'all to get a chance to get into y'all brands and stuff. So make it a little brief. How do y'all feel about the authorities targeting R. Kelly? And we can start with Miss Janine and then go to Shannon and then go like that.
How do I feel?
Yes, ma'am.
About time.
Okay.
It's about time. There's been so many accusations brought up against him before he went to court, and because there was it was something that didn't hold true, that just wrecked the whole case, and he got off. And it wasn't to say that he wasn't guilty, but because it was slightly faulty then, it wrecked the whole case, and he got off.
Okay.
He never denied doing what he has done.
We're talking about with the girl on the tape.
Yep.
Okay.
And because they said they could not make her face out, they could not prove it was her. But he was made out, and you see that is clearly a young girl. So because of his money, his legal team, the lack of finances on that young lady team to purchase or pay for a good legal team to fight against his, she lost in court. And it's not every day you're gonna have multiple women and multiple young girls at that, accusing the same individual.
Okay, now before I go to Shannon, but why now? Why come after him now? You lost.
It's not now.
But the case was
been.
Yeah, but it's like the Lifetime documentary. Now the authorities are coming out from Chicago. This girl, I forget Faith.